what the best settings are so far. Well, that's from what I'm seeing anyway. So I've adjusted some of the settings, and so there we go with that. I can still hear myself, that's good. Let's see. Yeah, that works. Yay. And there we go, that's more fucking like it. There we go, that's much fucking better. Okay, now we're cooking with gas. Haha. Beautiful. I've now got my streams balanced. I ran through a few of the audio wizards and everything, not just automatic wizards that judge your connection and everything else. So it's pretty good. Oh fuck, how can you get through? Anyway. So, getting rid of toxic people, moving on with myself and trying to better myself. Ultimately. That's what it's all about. That works. Yep, that's good actually. So perfect. Great. It actually fucking works now. Okay, so I've determined what my best settings are so far, which has been great. It's fantastic to see that that is the case, that I can do that. It's working correctly. Not having as many issues, which is perfect. Now, since I've got everything organised in that sense, so far so good. Now I'll test a game. Or something like Spike. What the fuck is it? See, that's my point. I think it was just a case of not having because I was getting a bit of a high CPU usage thing going on, which was rather annoying, to be honest. At this point, And there goes the fucking game again. Fuck's sake. Seriously? Fucking piece of shit. So I got my fucking stream adjusted. That's not the fucking issue. I don't know why I fucking stream adjusted, but for some reason GTA 5 is going to be an arsehole and not work. Jesus fucking Christ, I hate when shit happens like that. Right, so back to where I was talking about different bits and pieces. So I don't know. Put it this way: I've got rid of toxic people out of my life. I've got rid of toxic shit in general. I'm trying to stay. I'm going to try and stay more, just a bit more health conscious. But I mean, the other side of it too is just generally getting away from toxic people. That's what it's all about. Fucking Optimus. This is the thing, like. There we go. It's finally done. Right. Let's try this again, shall we? And 1, and 2, and 3. Ugh. Okay, that worked. Or it appeared to work. There we go. So that's interesting. If you're adjusting certain settings, I don't know. All I was honestly doing was adjusting settings in my the only settings I had adjusted were the ones inside the broadcaster itself. Those are the only settings I adjusted. Yeah. Occasionally, it looks like every so often that the settings get broken on on some games. I mean, they don't get broken all the time, but they do get broken from time to time. Oh, glad I got rid of that dickhead, to be honest. To do with this shit anymore. Prick this, prick that, arsehole this, arsehole that. Whatever. Fuck yourself, you fucking cockhead. Sick of fucking putting up with your shit. To be honest. I don't need you in my life if you're going to be a negative reflection on everything that I do and want to do. Load balanced. I'm pretty sure we're going to load balance because frame rate's not dipping too badly at What is that? See, I want to know. I mean, I know I'm streaming across 3 sites. I'm well aware of that, but it shouldn't affect it that badly. I think anyway. See, that's frustrating. Lag. What the fuck? Ah. Fucking god. I mean, I know that I'm streaming across 3 sites. I'm well aware that that's going to cause a certain degree of strain on the system, but Jesus fucking Christ, it cannot cause that much strain. Well, I know I've load balanced it all, so I know I'm pretty sure I'm getting a better connection to everything, so... put it on... let's put it on there. On YouTube. So I've got it on YouTube at the moment. I'm wondering whether I should just switch it completely over to Twitch. Just wondering that. The other thing I was taking into consideration of that I might do is reboot my modem, my router, I mean. Haven't done any speed tests or anything like that, so maybe I should I might reboot my router. Come back. Cooking, I believe, with gas mostly. So I just changed a few things around for my own benefit. It seems like a few more people online now, so that's kind of interesting. I just a bit of adjustments on my side. I rebooted the router, changed a couple of the IP addresses and stuff. In case anybody might have been targeting me, because that does happen. I mean, I don't know, it has happened in the past, I was mentioning it, but yeah. So, let's see. Make it through. Okay, so now what I might do is I'm going to I'm just going to refire this, because I've changed the IP address and everything else, just to see that I mean, look, I'm not saying it's a case, but I have seen cases where I know if your computer or your router or whatever's taking so much of a beating from say for example a DOS attack, it can really fuck your system up. So I just want to see if adjusting this a bit will fix it. I rebooted the router, some filtering stuff on anyway, so we'll see how it goes. Oh, fuck me, fuck every fucking time! Oh! Like, all I did was reboot my fucking router, you dumbass! Jesus fucking Christ! Seriously! What the fuck? This is what I have to say to fucking GTA 5 because it's been a dick. Fuck you and rotate on my middle finger, bitch. Jesus fucking Christ, I swear to fuck. Wow. Just wow. So I'll hit this refresh button, I'll do all this shit again, it'll optimize it all again, and then it'll work again. Why does it do that? Fucked if I know. Bad fucking NVIDIA programming by the fucking looks of it. Jesus fucking Christ. wow, all I did was reboot my router and change some IP addresses. That's... doesn't even make sense. I'm sorry, it doesn't. The two things shouldn't even correspond with each other. Logically, they shouldn't, anyway. Wow, that's just ridiculous. Yep. That is fucking retarded. Makes absolutely no sense whatsoever. And is the dumbest, fucking stupidest thing I've ever seen in my life. Right, so back to where I was, which, go to YouTube, check out this, see if this live stream's working. Fucking fantastic, cunt. There we go. Change my IP. So that's actually looking not so laggy at the moment, so that's a plus side. I might just turn that other one off because I really need it on, but do 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 do. I do honestly feel sometimes, and I'm not saying this is always the case, but I do always feel there's something. I don't know, especially people who just... There's plenty of people out there who get vindictive, vindictive and spiteful, and I reckon there's a few people out there that probably I've pissed. I know I've pissed off a few people, but you know what? Fuck. Sometimes you got to piss off people to actually get them to fucking listen to you in the first place. That's a factor that most people don't realise. Like, it sometimes comes at that cost. Now, do I go pissing off people all the time? No. It's not something I commonly do, but at the end of it, sometimes you've got to piss people off to get a result. Personally. Let's see. Right, so I'll go and fire that game up again. I think it's... Yeah, it's done. Huh. Yeah. The other thing I might actually do is change my wireless passwords, because I haven't done that for a while. I've not done that for a while, so maybe that would be something I could do. I like to rotate them every so often just to get them working properly. There we go, now it works. See, this is my fucking point. Like, okay, that... You saw... I mean, well, you didn't... Well, you didn't actually see what I did, but I rebooted the modem. Rebooted the modem, changed some IP around, changed some IP addresses around, and yeah, that's just fucking special right there. I am sick of fucking scam artists though, like people just fucking with me for whatever particular purpose they feel the need to. I've had it in the past. I've had people literally fuck with me, and it does shit me when people do that. Yeah, does it make me feel bad all the time? No. Sometimes it just pisses me off the way it works. See, okay, I'm looking at my stream right now, and it's lagging. But for the fucking life of me, I can't work out what the hell's causing it to lag. I mean, unless it's the game that's lagging itself, but I don't think it's the game. See, I haven't looked on another computer to see whether it's lagging on another computer. Because it lagging on the side screen that I have in front of me, obviously. And the problem is I've got to be able to see the chat too, that's the other issue. It wasn't, this is my point, for a little while I didn't have a problem with having, yeah, it's lag. So that's interesting. Alright, let me exit out of this. Let me go down, because I don't get issues with doing desktop stuff, but some games lag me out completely, or just seem to lag anyway. So, is it a Twitch problem? Is it a Twitch problem, or is it a it could be. I just want to see something. I want to test and see. See, because there's a few seconds delay on everything. So I gotta wait until it catches up with me. Hello? I want to see. Fuck. Seriously. My stream is like lagging behind a lot. Seriously lagging behind. Like, I think more than it should, to be honest. I want to see. I'm on the desktop at the moment. Come on. Wave, you fucking This is my fucking... Like, I mean, okay, I can understand there's a certain degree of delay between a stream and what the stream is doing, but... Okay, now we're doing better. Oh, fuck. Oh, Christ. See, I'm not getting the lag on the desktop, I'm getting the lag on other parts when I go into certain games. What I want to know... Here we go. See, this is it's most of the stuff. I mean, I'm learning all the different things that I've been learning about. You know, like as I said, I've done my own personal research, which I've been doing offhand. Okay, so here we go. Is there any, okay, where's Discord? A lot of this stuff, a lot of these things have overlays. And I've always found sometimes that it always comes down to the overlay or how the overlay works. It's not enabled by default. Let's have a look and see what overlays I can enable here. Right, so I'm surmising here because I don't know whether this is the case, but disabled. Enable Steam overlay, big picture. I wonder if turning that off would make a difference at all. I'm actually curious. I'll turn off because there's an overlay that, well, I put a counter on the side of the screen to tell the frame rate. But if I turn that off, enable enable frame rate counter in this. Can I enable a frame rate counter in this? That's a good question. I guess not. Actually curious about that. Let me fire up this game and see what happens. Because I've always had that frame counter in the corner of the screen for Steam. And most of the time, it's been okay, but I wonder if turning it off would be better. Fucking piece. Oh, what the hell? Okay, alright, this is ridiculous. So you're telling me every fucking time I want to play this game, I now have to go into the settings and set the settings? Fucking special. What to fucking say. Oh, I didn't turn it off, okay. There we go. Let me try and fire that up again. It'll probably work the fucking second time around. So yeah, I turned that counter off. I didn't actually turn it off the first time, I just changed the contrast on it. I'm just wondering whether the counter affects anything, like whether it... Because I've had overlays do that before, like, I think it was the Shadowplay overlay was causing problems with my game stuttering and my games fucking up at times. And for the life of me, I couldn't figure it out. I'm like, what the fuck, seriously? There we go, working. Okay, so, I'll be honest. I'm gonna fucking crack up laughing if all the problem is because I had that fucking counter in the corner of the screen. I'm gonna crack up laughing, but then I'm also gonna get quite pissed off because that's ridiculous that... I mean, I get that, you know, that's going to add extra stuff to the screen, obviously, but whatever. We'll see what happens. There we go, that loaded pretty fast. There we go. I just want to see if there's any lag. Or maybe it's just showing, like maybe the reason that it's showing me lag is because I'm not viewing on another computer. I mean, I am viewing it through here, so it could be a possibility. Let me go and check. I'm gonna check on my dad's computer to see if it's actually lagging. Because there's no real way to tell with being on the main computer whether it is actually lagging. To be honest, I would think people would want to tell me if it's lagging or not. But, fuck. No, it's still lagging, that's the thing. Even now I can see momentary lapses of lag. Is it what I'm running on the host computer that could be causing that? I'm wondering. See, for a while I had it really stable and I had it really nice frame rate, but I think it's just been a shithouse thing. So that didn't really make much of a difference. The only other thing I can think, is there any other overlays that I have in any of these applications that could be causing issues? I updated this recently, so let me... Okay, animation settings. Turn the overlay off. Off. There we go. Perfect. Now, I know that XSplit does have problems with having, like, when you got the overlay on for this, because it was having total big bunch of problems with that. I don't think there's any other overlays, except for maybe, well, the overlay's not enabled on that one, so let me see. That makes a difference. So because, see, this is the thing, this is another thing too, like with EA and all the different companies, whenever they do a fresh reinstall of the software that they're using, it always goes back to default. It defaults to everything, and the problem with that is when it defaults back to everything, you don't think to change it back at the time. Shit. Oh my god. Let's see, I've turned off. So far I've ended up turning off. I think I've turned most of the overlays off. Like anything that was overlay related. I mean, it's fucking weird that an overlay should cause such a stupid issue, but it is fairly common, so I think it's... See this? Oh, wow. Okay. That's a little coffee there, right there. What the hell?
Reeked in some powder bags, I don't know.
Okay, that didn't make much of a difference. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay. I mean, what don't I have running? What haven't I had running before? I might quit out of Discord and I'll turn Discord off completely, unless I need it, because it's not something I'm going to be using regularly. So I'm just going to quit Discord. And something else? No, everything else I think is okay. It can stay there. It seems to be working. That gigabyte thing, I don't know whether I'm going to keep it though. So here's my point. I know I'm getting, because I can see the lag beside me, and I can feel it. It's not so prominent in this game. This game is pretty... See, that's not lagging now. I mean, I'm playing this game and it's pretty much coming along the way it should. But this game doesn't always give you much grief. Certain types of games do give you grief. Can we do that or what? Fuck! Seriously! Okay, that's just fucking special right there. Close that. 1 times out of 100 it decides it's gonna fucking die. Yeah, prick. I mean, this is a lot of the times when you're doing stuff and you're like testing games or whatever, not just gaming, but gaming in general. You're always trying to get the settings just right or the settings just the way you want them, you know? And I think that's half the fucking issue. Especially with games you might want to play or certain games you play. I know it can be an issue sometimes with games or a certain way that games may play, that they just collapse or they fall into themselves and they fucking die on the ass. Now, it's not always the case, but it has been known to happen. Now, I've turned off Discord because I don't. Discord I only recently installed it because a friend of mine recommended it. Fuck me, fucking sideways. I bet you it's not going to sign in now. It's going to fucking say there was an error. Lovely. Oh, isn't that fucking fun? Jesus fucking Christ. The fucking game. Why the fuck The joys of fucking software issues. I mean, I swear to fucking Christ, half the time I'm fixing software issues, which gives me the absolute shits when I'm doing it. Sorry, I'm just going to run the verify cache button. See, look, that game runs fine. There's nothing... Well, no, actually, I'm seeing it on my screen right now, and it looks a bit laggy. I'm wondering, let's see. Sorry, I'm just reading an article. Well, that's really not what I was related to what I was doing. Finding articles on the internet is a little bit annoying when you've got to search for a lot of stuff. It's frustrating sometimes. Bug report, OBS disabling Crossfire, building for PC for for streaming. Well, okay, searching through some of the forums. There's a personal portal. So, having a look through some of this stuff, and somebody sent me a message on Twitter. I don't do music, dude, but I subscribe. I follow people and just follow for follow, really. That's what I do these days. Let's see. Twitter. Message I just saw was something to do with, specifically, it was to do with music, and I'm like, well, okay, I do follow music production. I like music production in general, so as long as if I don't like it, but okay. When I'm not busy offhand, sure. Yeah, anyway, back to where I was. So, I was searching for a bunch of stuff and I was telling people about unreliability or reliability factors. Okay, XP broadcaster that uses SLI. And this is what I was looking up, that's simply what I was trying to look up what the cause and effect of SLI is on... Actually, probably better search on the export and SLI. Get something out of it anyway. Don't know what that one means. See, the weird part is I don't have a problem with the desktop. It's when I go into games and focus on games mostly. It's probably because I haven't played around with. I played around with this a little bit, but transition, optimize scene transition, audio, what can you use advanced, browser source optimization. Okay, allow playback. Let's see if I can change these options. Needs to restart. The following changes will take effect. Yep, that's fine. I think I will restart it and then I'll